Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna do like a really soft cut crease with a spotlight eyeliner. I have done many eyeliners like ombre liners, glitter liners, but I've never done like a halo eye look where you have like this light in the middle part of your eyelid. I saw this picture on Instagram and I thought it looked so beautiful, so I wanted to do a inspired look by it. And for today's look, I'm gonna use this palette, which is by BH Cosmetics in collaboration with Miss Bella. I actually started following Miss Bella on Instagram after she did a video where she mentioned me that I was like one of her favorite Instagram pages, which I think was super cool. And ever since, now and then we send each other a DM and she's super sweet. So when I saw that she came out with a palette with BH Cosmetics, I wanted to do a look with it. And it actually took me a while, but finally today I'm doing a look and I really like how it turned out. I didn't want it to do like a really simple look. I wanted to kind of show you like what you're capable of with this palette. And yeah, this is the look that I made, so let's get started. I hope you guys will enjoy. So the first thing I'm gonna do, like always, is primer my eyelids, and I'll be using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm applying this with a brush from Sigma Beauty, which is the P84. I have a special discount code for all products on Sigma Beauty, their website, so all the brushes and all their makeup. So I'm using this brush to apply the eyeshadow primer. It's one of my favorite brushes. It just applies the primer really evenly without like leaving strokes or anything. Then now I'm taking this color, which is called Cloud, from that BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm gonna apply a thin layer all over the eyelid. This will kind of make sure that the eyeshadow primer will be locked in place. I know a eyeshadow primer like makes sure that eyeshadow doesn't crease, but the primer itself can also crease, so make sure you apply just a thin coat of powder on top of it. Then now for the next color, I'm going in with the color Warm Sand, which is like a really nice in-between kind of color. And I'm just gonna start blending this all over my crease using a Sigma Beauty E40 brush, which is just like a simple blending brush, which is perfect for if you wanna like start with the first color in your crease. I'm just gonna blend this all the way back and forth in my crease, and you can see it kind of warms up the whole crease area. I'm also kind of dragging it a little bit further than my eyelid because I am going to create a cut crease, and I wanted to create a cut crease with like a sort of winged kind of end. So I am blending my powder a little bit further than my eyelids because then it will be easier to create that cut crease. Then I'm taking this color called Heat, which is like a brown kind of color with a warm reddish undertone. Really beautiful. I'm gonna apply this in my crease as well, kind of doing the same as I did with the other shade. We're trying to blend it a little bit lower so you can still see the color Warm Sand like be a little bit above it, if that makes sense. And I also switched to a brush which is a little bit tinier. This way it will kind of blend in a smaller area than with the previous brush I used. And this way it will not cover up the color Warm Sand. You will still see like a little bit of that color like right above it. Then now to darken up my crease, I'm gonna mix the color Storm with the shade Blood Moon. And I didn't want it to go in with Storm only because I felt like it was like a really neutral color. I kind of wanted to mix those shades so you get like the best of both. So I'm gonna blend this in my crease as well. I'm using a Morphe brush, which is the M507. It's like a super tiny blending brush. And the nice thing about this brush is that it's tinier, so you can work a little bit preciser, but still it's really soft, so you won't get like a really harsh application in the crease. You will just get like more of a preciser application, but not like really harsh, if that makes sense. Then now it's time to carve out the crease with some concealer, and I'll be using this one from MAC Cosmetics, which is called the Pro Longwear Concealer, and I use it in the shade NC15. Then now when I'm done with applying concealer, I'm taking that shade Cloud again, and I'm gonna apply this all over the eyelid to make sure that the concealer is locked in place. Also, this has kind of the same color as the concealer that I used, but it just has a little bit more coverage. And this way it will also kind of lighten up the eyelid, which I think is really beautiful. And this way you will get like a complete matte eyelid. You can also use a shimmery shade. You can give your own twist to it, but I wanted to keep it matte today. And now for my eyeliner, I'm going to use the Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner. You can use any gel eyeliner that you have at home. Just find the eyeliner that you like to use. I think this one by Maybelline is really nice and it's super affordable. Then now I'm gonna start with creating the winged end. Normally I would like start with creating a line above the lash line, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna start with like creating the shape of my wing. And I'm kind of following the line of my crease. I kind of want the winged end to be a little bit the same as the winged end of my crease, if that makes sense. You can see me doing it right now, so hopefully if you see me doing it, it kind of makes sense. And then later I'm also gonna fill in the winged end that I'm creating, and then I'm gonna do the same thing at the inner corner. So now I'm gonna create a thin line above the lash line at the inner corner area, and I'm also gonna fill that in with gel eyeliner because the picture I saw on Instagram by Tati Bueno, she did like a sort of spotlight eyeliner where both of the sides of the eyeliner were black at the outer ends and the middle part was light. So the same thing as I did with the winged end, I also have to do it at the other side to really create the spotlight effect. So now I'm taking a little bit of the black eyeshadow from the palette and I'm just gonna apply a little bit on top of it to kind of lock the eyeliner in place, even though eyeliner is waterproof so it will not move, but I like to go on top of it with some powder because I am going in with other powders as well, and I feel like if you use like powders in combination, everything blends a little bit better than if I would go in with like a different color of powder on top of a black eyeliner. I just feel like if you work with like the same textures, it's a little bit easier because everything is more soft. So now I'm going in with the color Storm and applying that a little bit next to where I applied the black eyeshadow. So now because I used that black eyeshadow on top of the gel eyeliner and the brown eyeshadow and the black one has the same texture, it just blends better. I hope I explained that well. So now I'm going in with the color Heat and doing the same thing, applying this next to the brown eyeshadow. And this way you can see that we are already getting a sort of ombre effect. And then now the last step is creating like that pop in the inner corner. So I'm taking this color Gleam, which I think is originally a highlighter. I'm not quite sure, but it's really beautiful. And I felt like let's just use it on the eyes. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner of, no, not the inner corner, in the inner part of the eyeliner. And this way you will create that halo effect on the eyeliner. And I have to say, I did this for the first time. I have done plenty of halo eye looks, but never like in the eyeliner form. It wasn't that hard, but you definitely had to be a little bit precise. Then now for the next step, I'm going back in with the black eyeshadow and a Sigma Beauty flat definer brush. I love to use this brush for the under eye. It's really precise, really tiny, so you can create like a really defined line underneath the low lash line. And then now to blend it out, I'm gonna take the color Heat and Storm, blending both of these shades on my brush, and then now I'm using this to blend out the lower lash line. Then now for the next step, I'm gonna use my all-time favorite nude pencil, which is by Zoeva Cosmetics. I'm gonna use it in the color Karnat, and it's a really nice nude pencil which will remove redness from your waterline. It will kind of make the appearance that your eyes are a little bit bigger than they are, and I just really love this pencil. It's super affordable and I feel like it just works really well. I think I've been using it for years now. Then now I'm gonna use this mascara from NARS, which is quite a voluminous mascara. It has quite a big bristle. and I'm gonna use this to coat my lashes. I have to say I am going in with fake eyelashes, so you won't really see like anything from the upper lashes, but you can definitely see that it made my lower lashes super long, and I absolutely love the mascara. So now I'm gonna quickly apply some lashes. I used quite natural ones. I think the ones I used are by Dark Swan of Denmark in the style Angelic. I'm not really sure. I will put the name in the description bar. They're really nice, really natural. I feel like for this look I could have also used like more dramatic lashes, but this way you can still see that eyeliner. And then this is the end result. If you're wondering why I only showed my eyes in today's video, it's because I show like a little part of my face makeup in my Instagram. I did it in my Instagram story and I made a highlight. I will put like a picture right here. So if you want to know like what blush and highlighter I'm wearing, you can go to my Instagram, check this highlight, and I show the products over there. Now to give you guys my thoughts on today's palette, I think it was super easy to use. I think these shades are really beautiful. I had no problems with blending the eyeshadows whatsoever. Now if you already own like 1,000 of neutral palettes, I don't really think you need it, but if you're searching for like a nice neutral palette, I'm sure you guys will like it. It has like many possibilities. You can do like a really soft look with it, but also more like a dramatic look since it also contains like a black eyeshadow. So yeah, I really like the palette, and yeah, I just really hope you all enjoy watching today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!